It really is an honor for me to present these awards. I am Hildelies Balk of the National Library of the Netherlands, and I'm also the chair of the Impact Center of Competence for Digitization. I'll first tell you something about the libraries that are to be awarded. 9 libraries worked on the take-up and validation of tools in their own working environment. We saw the presentations just now. We would like to single out 3 libraries for their outstanding work. Of these 3 libraries, 1 library receives the Succeed Award. I will start with the libraries deserving honorable mentioning. So these were the runners-up. The National Library of Finland. Finland worked, as we saw, with newspaper segmentation, corrector, and document deskewer. They did a high-quality evaluation, and they did that very professionally. They gave also very useful input for future use of the tools and for future evaluation. I would now like the National Library of Finland to come forward. Yes, there you are. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And here is the... If you want to say...
Yeah, thank for my part. This was very interesting task to do, and I think that everyone on our side will be really happy. So, thank you.
Thank you. The second library deserving an honorable mentioning is the University Library of Wrocław. Wrocław worked, that is probably the most difficult part of this presentation. They worked with Scantailor, Tesseract OCR, and the OCR evaluation tool that was developed by the University of Alicante. They produced their own ground truth for OCR evaluation. They modified their workflow to fit in the tools, and they already digitized and published online several hundreds of digital objects using the tools. We thought this was a very great achievement, and therefore I would like to give them the second honorable mentioning. Interesting. So, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm very proud. Thank you very much. Thanks. I'm really surprised. Thank you very much. I thank you in the name of my colleagues who are not here, but the work was done by them. Thanks.
As I said, out of the 9, we made a pre-selection of 3 nominees, of which I just gave prizes to 2. And we had a fierce discussion within the Center of Competence Board about who would get really the prize. And this raged on, I think, until yesterday, and it just goes to show how very close these 3 libraries were. But one has to be a winner, and I think the one we have chosen is a very convincing winner. The criteria for nomination and selection were the quality of the evaluation, the amount of work that was spent, the tools used, etc., the number of tools, the complexity of the tools. And then, of course, the implementation in the workflow, which, especially being an old library as the KB with a very established workflow, I know how very, very difficult it is to implement tools really in your workflow. The winner we chose in the end fits the complete profile. They did not only deliver good quality work, they were brave enough to tackle very complex tools like the ABBY SDK. They used the external dictionary interface, adding a historical lexicon. They tried pattern training and image enhancement. They gave results as to influence of that on the OCR evaluated with ground truth they created themselves, they also had the guts to take on named entity recognition. They produced their own golden standard for training and evaluation and worked with 2 named entity recognition tools. This is far from trivial. Their previous experience, mind you, we have seen, was only producing and storing images. They had no experience with conversion to full text. So all the rest was completely new to them. And as of next year, they will have a digitization workflow in place for OCR and named entities recognition. And you may guess who the winner is. It is the Library of the University of Leuven. Please come forward. Congratulations. Congratulations. Alsjeblieft. There you go. And there's just this diploma as a prize, which should be cherished enormously already, of course. But I want to add a personal prize to this for you, as we happen to share our language. And as I so admire what you have done, and I think that we in the National Library of the Netherlands can learn so much from you, I would add to this an invitation to come to our library and tell us everything about what you've done to our people, and to see what we can learn from you. And we will cherish you there. Okay, we will make an appointment for that. But thank you very much for all your work. And if you want to say something.
Yes, I want to thank you for the opportunity, and of course I want to thank also INL for supporting us during the project, because they helped us a lot. Thank you.
Yeah. And I might just add something very small. Indeed, as I said before, Sam is the real brains behind this operation, and Sam, together with the 2 student workers, have basically done all the work. I just provided an office. So it's due to Sam if we have good results. Thank you.
That concludes the awards, and I think it rests to give a big hand to INL for organizing the whole awards, and also for all the tool-providing partners who supported this. I think we should all give them a big hand. Thank you very much.